Today I would like to share the results of my Starterra STT IDO. Spoiler alert, it's not that good, as you may think. I would share the steps I have to take to be part of the IDO and also the cost of each step, but not all the steps are necessary. They were necessary in my case because I had to move some savings from different wallets, different blockchains to put it into the Terra blockchain, and so you can avoid some fees and or especially you can avoid the mistakes I made, and that can make you save hundreds of dollars. And be the judge if the Starterra IDO is worth being part of or not. And let's see. First I had to sell some of my crypto which was in the Nexo wallet. So I sold Nexo there, and actually on Nexo token I got some nice gains around 60 and 70%, so that was nice. But I had to sell Nexo, then for a moment I kept it as a USDC, then sold more Nexo, then sold some PAXG, and you got the values, how much I sold, and here you can see how much this cost to do it. So this is in US dollars. So for example, the Nexo claims there are no fees, but there is a spread between buy and sell exchange rate. So actually they say that the transaction was worth that much because I got that much in Nexo, but they paid me that much. That means there is a spread, and I lost, or maybe paid as a fee, which they claim there is none, $3.50, and it's the same for each operation. Then to transfer crypto from Nexo to any external address, you can do it for free 5 times a month if you got platinum level. I got platinum level because I got enough Nexo token there, so that was for free. Then I bought some Luna at Binance. This is actually the fastest and cheapest way to move from Ethereum network to Terra network. Just go to Binance and swap some coins there, but you have to do it via trades, not buy crypto from Binance as a platform because they got a fee. But if you trade, then the spread is really small, so it's actually the cheapest. It is in most cases even cheaper than doing that via bridge. I don't even know what was the spread there, so I don't really care about that loss. It's really minimal, so probably something around 0.1, maybe 0.3%, so not that much unless you are trading billions of dollars, but then still it is in percent, it's small. To transfer the Luna from Binance to Terra wallet you have to pay 0.02, and for the exchange rate which was there is less than $1. Quite cheap, especially compared to the Ethereum fees, quite cheap. So then I bought my Luna for 38, but then had to swap on Terra blockchain in Terra wallet for 47.7, so less. So actually I lost there $8.50, and that could be avoided if I could wait. But this one actually was for the Orion IDO, because I joined the Orion IDO knowing that I would join STT IDO, so my STT has been prepared and you can just put it there and stake. So it really doesn't matter if that was for the previous IDO or for the next IDO. So I put it there, and I prepared it via these transactions. So then I swapped USD to STT, and I got 2 different transactions because it was not enough to have 250 STT. So I have to put some additional Luna which I bought on Binance via my credit card. Yeah, so then I got another 2 transactions. So there was small fee to swap it. Then I bought another Luna, again same story for the fee. I swapped it again and lost even more in terms of percentage, but in terms of bucks it's not that big. And then I also got some tokens from Binance and Polygon network to be able to get money for the IDO prefund. Then I paid the KYC sign into Orion IDO and all fees related, but I would have to pay them, maybe except the fees for the Orion IDO itself, but I would have to pay them to be part of the STT IDO, so it doesn't matter, it was $2.50. Then I have to send prefund there, again $2. And you may think, oh, it's just $2, but then $2 plus $2 plus $2 plus $2 and blah blah blah, and then you got a lot of money. So at the moment we got $35 lost already, which is quite significant. Then I have to sell my PAXG because I've been preparing to the STT IDO, the Orion IDO, I haven't been selected, as they say, on the Starterra. So actually, I got STT already staked there, 251, and I got 240 USD pre-funded. So that may stay, you may remove it, but that may stay for next IDO. So I left both STT and USD there. But I've seen in a YouTube video that you need 500 STE to be able to join squadrons. And actually for the STT IDO squadrons weren't available, but you actually don't know till the IDO is start. So you have to stake as many you need before the IDO start. I mean, you can stake it later, but some people claim that it's really hard to join the squadrons. So you have to join them within first 10 minutes because then all spots are taken. And when IDO started, you can check it in my other video link here or here. You can check it that the squadrons weren't available. And I think you don't need 500 STE actually to be part of the squadron. I think 250 is enough. But someone said this, so I wanted to be prepared. So that's another mistake. You don't need that much. I think I couldn't verify it because I wasn't able to join squadron, so I don't know. Anyway, to be prepared to have this 500, I had to sell some Pax G, which was also in my Nexo wallet. And of course, here they also claim there is no fee, but there is a spread. So actually, it was quite big. Actually, I lost $26 just selling it, and I could avoid it just transferring the Pax G to Binance directly. But since I already got some USDT there, I wanted to combine both Pax G and UST, but I'd say it was a mistake. I could send them both because I still got some free transaction in Nexo wallet, but I thought maybe I would do something else till the end of the month, so I wanted to save those free transactions, and it was a mistake because I paid $26 just for converting Pax G into UST, and doing that on Binance would be much cheaper. So that was my mistake. That could be avoided. Probably on Binance would be like $5, something like that, because I would trade this between Pax G and UST, so it would be more or less on the market price. Then I bought some Luna, so again 0.02 transaction fee, and then I swapped my Luna to STT, and this is the price I paid in UST for the STT, which is quite important, I say. And for the previous transaction, it was actually here. So my final dollar cost average for the STT has been $5.91 per STT. There was some cost for the swap. Let's assume it was 1. So there was cost for the swap. And then I also wanted to swap some Luna to UST to be able to prefund, because I wasn't sure there if you can prefund after signing in the IDO. But since I bought my Luna for 52 and I had to swap it for 47, I lost $74. A rookie mistake, but I wasn't sure I can prefund later. Yes, you can prefund later, at least at the moment, this 11th of November 2021. You can do it now. I don't know if you will be able to do it in the future, but at the moment you can prefund later, but till the IDO is open. So if IDO is open for signing in, so you can prefund later, even if you're already part of IDO. And that was my rookie mistake, and on the rookie mistake I lost $74. So from the start of the whole operation I lost $137. Not good. Then I have to sign the IDO, pay all the fees. Anyway, think it's like $0.50, but they accumulate, so we got more and more fees. Then I had to prefund my UST into the IDO in case I win it. And then again, here I swapped more Luna to UST, but my exchange rate has been better than I bought it, so I got $1 also. Then another prefund, and at the end I got $1,300 as a prefund, because I don't know how much you win if you select it. So as a caution, I wanted to put more than less. Yeah, it's better to have too much than too less. And then, since I was staking this for 5 days, and funny thing is the IDO has been planned from 6th to 8th of November. These were the dates on their site. But then, when the time was up, they prolonged the IDO 1 more day. I was like, what? So they actually put the conditions there that IDO would start Saturday and Monday, but then Monday they prolonged it 1 day. I don't think it's fair, especially to those who join early, but they own the launchpad, so probably they could decide, but doesn't seem fair to me. Anyway, I got during this around 5 days I got 1.15 15 STT, which is at the price of 480, which was when I've been removing the yield, 5.5 bucks. Wow, what a gain. And during the time of the IDO, so I bought my tokens either here or either here, so my dollar cost average was around 5.9 and IDO finished around here. So I sold here, I think I sold at around 484. Yes, 484, even almost 485. But there's another trick, because when you remove your stake, you can either wait 5 days to unbound it. All other farms got also unbound period, but the unbound period on other farms starts when you put your stake in. So you put your stake, and after 5 days you can remove it without any fee. But here you got the unbound period starting when you want to claim your money. So you put claim, and then you have to wait 5 days to remove it. So judging from the change of the price during the IDO, it was like 17%. I said like next 5 days I would do another 17%. Thank you very much. So I think it was somewhere here, maybe here when I removed it. Yeah, it was yesterday around 13, so somewhere here on this graph. And actually might be the case, it was a really good decision, because it dropped to here, which was more than 6%, and at the moment after 24 hours it's minus 5.29. So if that would be the case, that it would drop more during last 5 days, unstaking it instantly was a good decision. But it was 5% fee, so they claim they burn it, so maybe they burn it, but for me it was cost of another 150 bucks. Freaking expensive, I'd say. And how the result of IDO looks like. The result looks like this. You were not selected, and you can just withdraw your prefund. Your mission is completed, you were not selected. Okay, of course I've been below 3000 STE limit, so I haven't been part of a faction, so I haven't been guaranteed to get this 15%. I'm not sure how much it is, but it was probably very lucrative to even get this 15%. If there would be squadrons, I would have part of this 15%, because then squadron splits what they got, but still you can get something. But here it's like, I'd say it's like playing jackpot, so there is nothing in the white paper what is the chance you win. So I don't know if they pick by hand, if they got some algorithm which picks randomly the wallet. It's hard to say. So actually I don't know how it is done, but basically after you join the IDO, then you wait around 24 hours and you got that information. And they claim in the white paper that only small amount of recruits got selected, but I don't know what's the definition of small amount, but they say that the reward is huge. So maybe they take only 10, maybe 100, it's hard to say. And on the leaderboard, I've been on this position, and the first one I got like 500,000 STE, which is, or during that time was $3 million, so a bit more than my wallet, which was $3,000, like 1,000 times more. That was my place. So I bet that like you got 100 of the whales, and it's hard to guess how many people in the factions you got, and they share this 45 plus 15%. So actually whales and factions together share 80% of the available amount, and then the recruits share 20, but they are lottery based, so it's hard to say what is the algorithm of the lottery. It's not in the white paper. Anyway, I haven't been selected, so I had to sell my tokens with that 5% burn fee. I mean, I could wait, but I would already lost more. Then I removed the prefund, so it's additional money, and then I exchanged at this rate I exchanged STT which were left in my wallet, so minus 5% for the burn fee. So I lost on this transaction 500 bucks compared to the price I bought the same amount. Yeah, so I lost that much, and the whole operation, or the whole operation cost, so sum of all gains and loss is almost 800 bucks. I know that a lot of this could be avoided, and for example, if I swap Luna to UST during the all-time high, I would probably made additionally like 200, maybe 300 bucks, so I could mitigate some losses from the USD exchange rate drop. But generally, I've been hit a bit by the FOMO, and there are a lot of unknown factors. Like, you don't know if there would be squadrons. You don't know if you join first or the second time the IDO. You don't know if you can prefund after, but yes, you can. So some of the losses could be avoided, but it was the rookie mistake, and also FOMO been hitting me hard, so that's why I swapped too early. There were chances to swap it with a better price. And also, I think you don't need 500 to be able to join squadrons, but I haven't been able to verify this. So actually, you have to check it yourself, because I guess I wouldn't join any IDOs here soon. But if you got your UST already in your wallet, you could avoid all the fees I paid on the way to get my money into the Terra blockchain. So what was the gain or loss on the IDO itself? So it was 665 bucks. I'd say it's a lot. To compare this to the gains from the Anchor, you should keep that much money, of course with the plus, on your Anchor for a year to be able to get that much yield. Yeah, so to put it into perspective, I lost it during 5 days on the IDO, maybe even 4 days. Maybe I could probably avoid like 100 bucks if I wouldn't swap for the additional 250, but someone claimed that you need 500. I've seen the tutorial on YouTube and someone claimed you need 500 to join squadrons. That's why I got 500, but I think you don't need it because the white paper doesn't say so. You don't need it. But being a rookie, it cost me 665 bucks to join this without any fees I paid on the way, which were not related to the IDO itself. So you have to judge yourself. Is it worth it to join? I'd say no, because the chance of hitting the jackpot is not set. You don't know what is the chance. So maybe it's 1 to 100, maybe it's 1 to 1000. So you don't know, maybe it's 1 to 1 million. It's hard to say. Maybe 1 people is selected, maybe 5 people are selected in the recruit tier. Probably it's a totally different story when you got 3k STT and you're guaranteed to get your rewards. So in that case, especially in this IDO, probably you would get like 10x, which is quite nice, but there is a still risk of the exchange rate for STT. So I guess at the end, maybe it would be 10 times. They claim it's 34/something times at the moment, based on the exchange rate they got for STT during the day they opened the IDO, but now it's much less. I mean, much less, but probably something around 25. But till the end of IDO, because they would pay you during the next 6 months, probably the price would drop. And I'd say that the price of STT is too high compared to what it gives. For example, mine on Pylon is 10 cents. And it seems that, and actually based on this, it seems it was just pumped at the beginning because there was a really small liquidity pool. So people pumped it up, and that's why it stayed around 9 bucks after the initial sale. But then it is steadily going down. So I guess it would just go to around $1 during next 6 months, but maybe I'm wrong. But you can see it's going steadily down. But if there's possibility, it would be for 30 bucks, but I doubt it. Anyway, that's the final result on the IDO itself. That's how much I lost on the way to be part of the IDO, plus the IDO itself, so 800 bucks. I'm not happy, but I'm sharing this with you to let you avoid this mistake. You know now how it is to join the IDO and what is the result if you don't win. So the result is you lose like 600 bucks if you join the recruit tier. If you join the faction, it is probably a different story, but I cannot check it because I don't have that much money in my wallet, so I cannot join as a faction member. Maybe in the future I would be able to do so, but I guess I would think twice before doing so, because at the moment 3k STT, 13.5 grand dollars, I say it's quite a lot of money. So during this IDO, the exchange rate dropped by around 17%. So if you lose 17% from such amount, it would be 3k bucks. So I'd say it's really big. At least for me, it's a really big amount. So I'm not sure you can make it back. Maybe you can make it back on STT actually, because it is like 10x, 20x. It's hard to say. But on other IDOs there, I doubt you'd be able to get anything above 10x. because most of them got the token, which would drop the price because the price is high because there is a really small amount of the token. But then when they release token during the IDO, and in most cases Starterra is not the only place which got the IDO, in most cases Pylon is also releasing the tokens, that means that price would drop. So I'm not so sure it is worth it to join even as the faction member, but maybe I would verify it. Maybe I would make some friends to make the experiment. If there is something promising, maybe we can join together to get 3k and be part of the IDO. It's hard to say, but in my opinion it's not worth it to be part of the Starterra IDO on the recruit level, because the chance of winning is unknown. So I wouldn't do it again, but you should be judged for yourself, and you have to weigh it, how much you can lose and how much you can gain. Yeah, but that's my experience. That's what was the cost of being part of the IDO, and let me know in the comments if you think it was worth it, and let me know if you would join any Starterra IDOs on the recruit level or in a faction. I'm quite interested what you think about those IDOs now when you see the result when you don't win. Thanks, bye.